Hi, I'm Mark with Liebherr. Today we're going to talk about wine pantry refrigeration. Now in a previous segment, we did pantry refrigeration that discussed how they install. Just keep in mind, moving forward, these have to install into a frameless cabinet. They also can be married up with the all refrigerator, all freezer in the kitchen, as well used as in the bar. But before we go any further, let's talk about wine in general. First off, wine is extremely finicky. For instance, it doesn't like light. It likes it to be dark and cool. So one of the things we do is we use UV glass, as a lot of manufacturers do, but some manufacturers only use 2 panes of glass. We actually use 3. Now to verify that, you actually can take your phone, turn on your flashlight, and that flashlight will show the reflection 3 times in the actual UV glass. This confirms the number of panes that are in the glass. It also shows the reflective properties of the UV glass. Secondly, wine doesn't like temperature variations. It doesn't like it too cold, doesn't like it too hot. So one of the things that we do, we actually use a VCC compressor. This actually runs 90% of the time at the low speed. Now it's a multi-speed compressor, if you will, but when it runs at the low speed, it keeps the temperature 1 degree plus or minus of what you set it at. Keeps the temperature very consistent. So also, what we do with this unit is we put alarms on the high side and the low side. So if it gets too cold, we'll alarm you. If it gets too hot, we will alarm you and let you know something's gone wrong. So going back to vibration, wine does not like movement or action. With the VCC compressor, the unit operates 90% of the time at that low speed. This also gives off very little vibration, and we also put shock absorbers underneath the compressor to also reduce any vibration. So wine also has to have a slightly higher humidity than a standard refrigerator. That's to rehydrate your corks. So we've designed this refrigerator to be basically 50 to 80% humidity in the interior to keep those corks hydrated. So in addition to all the other features we have a unique feature that most of our competitors don't have, which is charcoal filtration. The reason we use charcoal filtration, if one of the other bottles leaks, it could contaminate the other corks within your collection. So having purified air in each of the compartments is very important. So this particular unit actually holds 80 bottles, and it's a 2-zoned unit. So in most cases, you're going to store the reds up top and the whites on the bottom. So it's just more convenient and more practical. But again, if you're just drinking all reds, you can double up on those zones. The shelving is actually Spanish beechwood. So again, when you talk about vibration, there's always going to be slight vibration in the unit based on the mechanics. Okay, ours is less than most anybody else's because of the type compressor and the fact we put snubbers on there. But if you take glass and put it on a metal shelf, you could accentuate any type of vibration that might be in there. Cradling it in Spanish beechwood is just one more way to ensure that it's not getting upset due to vibration. So the next piece we're going to look at is the HWGB 1803. It holds 18 bottles. It actually fits into the same niche as your coffee machines that are out on the market today. It also can be used as an under counter, very similar to the way you use microwave drawers. So again, 18 bottles, and you put it where you want. So our next model is the HW 4800. It's actually a 2-zone wine unit. It holds 48 bottles and has a lot of the same attributes that we talked about earlier. What really is unique about this piece is that it gets it counter level, so you don't have to get down on your hands and knees to unload it or load it up. It's more convenient. I've actually seen this installed in bars where they're used as bookends, or even entertainment centers where again they're bookends with the television maybe in the middle. Or maybe it's used in an application like we have here, which is an urban kitchen setting. And with the urban kitchen setting, we've got the 30-inch refrigerator freezer. We've put the 48 bottle wine unit next to it. And this is storage, where we basically have dishes and glasses. So again, when you're looking for flexible wine applications that are affordable and unique, look no further than Liebherr.